Welcome. This video will go over some of the basic terminology that is used to discuss volcanoes, the mountains or hills that are created when magma erupts at the surface. Here are some examples of real volcanoes, and although they look quite different, we use a lot of the same basic nomenclature to describe them. If you have the ability to print the volcano terminology worksheet, do so now. Otherwise, I recommend pausing the video and sketching the cartoon volcano shown here into your notebooks. Once you've completed the sketch, go ahead and keep the video paused and try to place as many of the vocabulary words onto the image as you can. Ready? Pause the video now. Now that you've placed as many of the terms as possible onto the sketch, we'll go through them one by one to check your work and talk about the meanings of some of the individual terms, beginning with magma chamber. Magma chambers are underground storage sites for magma. It turns out that most magma generated on this planet actually doesn't erupt. Most of it remains in these chambers, slowly cooling down and becoming plutonic rock. Magma that does erupt rises up to the surface in a vertical column called a conduit. Just like wires are conduits for electricity and pipes are conduits for water, the magma conduit moves magma from one place to another. Generally speaking, conduits move magma up from the magma chamber, down here, into the body of the volcano. The vent is the location through which the magma erupts. So this bit right here. This is where the ash, lava, or gas actually exits the volcano. The edifice refers to the entire above ground portion of the volcano. If you were to hike up a volcano, you would be hiking up the edifice, as well as everything inside of that edifice. So the conduit is a part of the edifice. The entire thing is the edifice that you can see above ground. Craters are conical depressions created by explosive eruptions. A lot of vents actually form craters. So the crater is this thing. You can see it has these edges making it kind of conical. Like I say, a lot of vents are also craters, but that's not always the case. You can have vents that are not craters as well. Ash is an eruption product. It refers to the smallest particles of pulverized magma ejected from the volcano in explosive eruptions. Gas is another eruptive product. Common magmatic gases include water vapor, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrous oxide. Most of these gases are quite dangerous. They can also be incredibly hot and can interact with ash to form various other eruptive products. They can also, just on their own, lead to either global warming, as is the case with carbon dioxide, or even global cooling, which can happen with sulfur dioxide. The eruption column is a cloud of gas and ash that's created during explosive eruptions. Typically, the column refers to ash and gas rising up from the vent into the atmosphere. So this might be an eruption column, or you might draw it even bigger. All of that could be the eruption column. It extends from the vent up into the atmosphere, and it consists of ash and hot gases. There's crust as the outermost layer. Magma rises up through the crust and erupts at the surface. The volcanic flank is the surface of the volcano, its sides, like this. While the edifice is the entire thing, including everything inside of the volcano, the flank is just the part that you can actually see and touch. Flank eruptions, then, are eruptions that happen on the side of the volcano, away from that main vent. Lava, the sticky, gooey, molten rock that sometimes flows out onto the surface, is attempting to be depicted in this image right over here. While magma and lava are often visualized in similar ways, the term magma refers to molten rock beneath the surface of the Earth, while lava is molten rock that has reached the surface of the Earth and has been erupted. This concludes the mini lecture on volcano terminology. I hope it helps.